however much, however little one has, just cherishing those moments of beauty is a deep human instinct. So I've been talking about art, beauty, nature, and their importance in the journey to awakening. And it would be easy, and I understand this critique, it would be easy to say that's all very well for you, Michael. There you are living in Cambridge in comfortable surroundings. It's all very fine and comfortable and secure, middle class, lovely. Isn't this a bit elitist, what you're describing? Isn't it just for the few? And it puts me in mind of an experience I had many years ago when I was still teaching Buddhism in those days. And I was on a journey with a really good friend of mine in the villages in central India, in Maharashtra in India, giving talks to the Dalit community about Buddhism. And it was a wonderful occasion. We had many, many fascinating encounters, great experiences, and it was so heartwarming to see people's appreciation for what it is that we were bringing. But we'd be hosted by these extraordinarily generous people who had almost nothing, in the huts, in the less prepossessing parts of the village, people whose ancestors had been outcast for generations and generations, who had scarcely anything. And yet whenever you went into such a hut where a family was living, there'd be maybe a few pots, maybe a few plates, but they'd be proudly on display, highly shone, displayed and looking beautiful, just looking beautiful. And that put me in mind of, well, beauty is universally available. It doesn't need a lot, it needs appreciation. It needs loving, it needs liking, it needs caring for. And however much, however little one has, just cherishing those moments of beauty is a deep human instinct. It's a deep human instinct. And to, just your few pots on display, brightly shone, beautifully arranged, I'm sure meant a huge amount to the people for whom that was the case. So whether you have a lot or you have a little, you can share and you can enjoy beauty. And that business of sharing is so important. Wherever we went on our little lecture tour, we were just met with such open-handedness, such a willingness to take more, such generosity from people who really had so little. And that open-handedness and that generosity and that sharing spirit is something I'd like to talk about next.